Thank you. From the investigative unit tonight, a follow-up to the series of stories on the Hut 8 data center development in West Feliciana Parish.
The Parish Council has devised a unique way to get as much money out of this deal as possible, potentially generating nearly $100 million for the parish a year. Best Casualty has more on what it is.
Well, earlier this year, we reported on the controversy surrounding how the land the data center will be built on was bought and sold. Members of a now dissolved Port Commission alleged that Parish President Kenny Havard made millions off the deal, and we're told those allegations are still being investigated. However, in the meantime, Havard and the Parish Council have unveiled a plan to make millions for the parish by changing the project's taxing mechanism.
This agreement that we reached with Hut 8 is going to change West Feliciana forever.
West Feliciana Parish Sheriff Brian Spillman is talking about a deal that'll potentially funnel millions of dollars of revenue into the parish, and he'll be in charge of a third of it.
The income that we're going to receive is life-changing for our parishes and the service that we're able to provide our parishes.
According to officials, $90 million a year will come from the Hut 8 data center in St. Francisville. That's been the subject of several investigative unit reports. Instead of a traditional property tax, the parish is opting for a different strategy.
What it facilitates is that a developer who would own property that they wanted to develop that would otherwise be subject to property tax, but that development doesn't work if they're going to have to pay 100% of the property tax, they can donate that property to the Industrial Development Board. The Industrial Development Board then leases it back to them under a program called a pilot, or a payment in lieu of taxes.
Several parishes and cities across the state utilize industrial development boards and pilot programs. According to Parish Assessor Richard Kendrick, the total value of the project, including the land, movables, and machinery, is $10 billion. $7.5 billion of that is taxable, which is how we determined that $90 million figure. The IDB is a three-person board appointed by the parish president and the council. Members cannot be parish employees. It includes Sheriff Brian Spillman, Superintendent Hollis Milton, and former councilman Clay Pinson. It came together at an emergency parish council meeting Friday evening, but according to Spillman, has been in the works.
So we've known about it for quite some time. We had been in discussion about it before, of course, before the IDB was formed, and we just were not at liberty to discuss it at that time until the board actually came together.
If all goes as advertised by the parish attorney, Hut 8's first payment will come down on July 1st, 2027.
That July 1 payment could be as high as $90 million in change. Could be a little bit less, could be a little bit more, but it could be as high. I mean, we're looking at a significant amount of money, and then that's recurring money. Now, granted, subject to depreciation and so forth like that.
The IDB will get to split that money 3 ways and distribute among the entities they represent, as well as the library and fire department. For Spillman, his first priority is a new jail.
So the jail that we're currently utilizing was built in 1948. It has a capacity of 38 offenders. So we are in dire need of a new jail.
And Kenny Havard did not reply to our request for an interview. For the investigative unit, Best Casualty, WBRZ News 2.